Good morning, Poke fans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. So it is Friday, and 30 minutes when you guys see this episode, I know I'm a little bit early, what Worlds is starting. I will be asleep in bed trying to figure out why I feel like garbage. I don't know if that's just I got sick over the heat wave. I don't know what it is, but my neck is killing me right now and it's just not feeling good. Not feeling good at all. So I'm going to get my 3 matches in today and we're going to continue on like normal. All right. Anyway, so Worlds is going to be playing. I'm going to be watching the entire live stream at work. Well, more like listening to it. So I will be 4 hours behind everyone else. So during the weekend, I'm going to be completely off social media. I do not want to hear about any of the things. And if you guys join my Discord, please keep the spoilers to a minimum. I think everyone else wants to watch it or enjoy it at their own time because time zones and all of that. So if you could do that, please do that. I appreciate you for keeping it honest. So anyways, we're going to get into our 3 matches. Wish me luck because I'm definitely going to need it. Okay, we have Murkrow, Shadow Rider, Zacian, Meowstic, Ogerpon, and Urshi. I am so good. 2 pranksters? Two whole pranksters. Okay, I am intrigued. I am so intrigued. What is this going to be like? All right, we're going to bring in Whimsicott, Kyurem, because they don't... Probably not Kyurem, actually. They do have Zacian. Zacian is part fairy. And they could also do that with Shadow Rider too. That's his preferred Terra. It's weird because I want to bring in Kyurem. I do want to start off with Kyurem, but it's not going to be like the best one. Incineroar would be perfect here, but he is super effective against Cornerstone because that's a rock ground type. So it's like bad against Incineroar. I don't know what the Urshifu is. They do have quite a bit of physical attackers, like 3. Is Meowstic a physical attack? I mean, I don't know if it's going to be attacking at all. You know what? I will just go Kyogre, Urshifu, Kyurem. I'll call it good. I know that I have not been using Incineroar and Sinistcha at all, and that kind of makes me sad. I thought about that at work today, and I was like, I'm using 4 out of the 6, and I'm having reasons to not pick either one of them. Either Sinistcha because it just doesn't fit into like the team mechanics, even though it is a grass type, but it doesn't really do anything against like Trick Room. It doesn't do anything to Fast Mons. Like it's weird. Single target Urshifu. Okay, so we have Urshifu, single target, and Murkrow versus Whimsicott and Kyogre. What I want to do is go ahead and activate Tailwind, Outspeed, and then I kind of just want to go ahead and use... I want to use Water Spout, but I don't think... I'm afraid that they're going to change it to Sun. That's what I'm afraid of. So I think I'm just going to Thunderbolt into the Murkrow to get the KO. I think that's what I have to do. I do think that Murkrow is going to use Sunny Day and just change the weather on me. Tailwind because I'm faster. All right, use Sunny Day. Use it. They also use Tailwind. Okay. Wicked Blow. Bop. Critical hit on the Kyogre. Does not get the KO. Gets really, really close though. Thunderbolt on the Murkrow. And that's not a KO. That is a really, really strong Pokemon right there. Super strong, in fact. And yeah, I'm just gonna... I mean, right now it is ×4. But yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to Thunderbolt Murkrow again. I hope I get to KO. Taunt. Okay. That's fine. I don't need to do anything more. Boom Blast. Okay, good. Good. Absolutely great. Whew. That's what I was afraid of. It's like, okay, I know that I outspeed Urshifu with Whimsicott. We both have Tailwind, so this is neutral speed tiers, right? They do have Shadow Rider, which means that this next turn is going to be kind of dangerous because I can't negate whatever they're going to try to do. It's Calyrex. And here, yep, they open up with their... Okay. And Whimsicott's now taunted. actually, this is really, really bad. This is really, really bad. We both have Tailwind, which is fine. The thing that makes this bad is the fact that they're faster than not both, but one of mine. And I've got Taunt. So I could swap and take a hit. Which, if I plan this wrong, I'm gonna end up being in more trouble than I want to be in. I think one of them's gonna go after Kyogre, so I'm gonna take Terra, hit you, and I'm just gonna Origin Pulse and think and hope and pray that you went after the wrong target. Terrasilize is gonna happen on Shadow Rider. Ghost, gotcha. Ghost. This is gonna be a huge momentum for them. I am going to Terrasilize my Whimsicott, which doesn't happen very often, but I will Terrasilize it to be dark. So I resist Astral Barrage. I'm hoping that Zacian does not hit me hard, or at least I think Kyogre should survive. I mean, he is less than bad. Okay, he does. Okay, good. Demon Blade. There's a Whimsy. Okay. So, at least I do something. That's absolutely what I wanted to do, but now that if Origin Pulse hits, please hit both. Please hit both. I miss it. Okay. It hit the Calyrex, which is, if I had to pick anyone to hit, thank God it was actually the Calyrex. Because I know what Zacian's carrying. It's got the sword. Also, it's the crown form. So I'm just going to Sucker Punch the Calyrex. And what do we have? We have Tail. Okay, I have to. That has to happen. Hit that, and I'm just going to Origin Pulse again. Sucker Punch. KO's Calyrex. It goes down. Super effective. So now it's just Zacian, who has 0 damage on it, versus Urshifu, which is gonna get KO'd, but I still have Kyurem in the back, and here comes another Origin Pulse, which does hit single target in the rain. That's a lot of damage. And now Tailwind's gone. So now we bring out Kyurem. I'm also thinking about a different moveset for Kyurem, because the movesets that I currently have do not work. Having Fusion Bolt on, Pokemon that are ground or just negate it because they're grass or whatever does nothing. Plus, it's not a stab. Like, yeah, I thought that like Zekrom being like Electric Dragon would look cool, but I don't get that typing with Kyurem. So, cool beans. I'm gonna Thunderbolt. Just gonna kind of even this out. Okay, battle's canceled. But yes, I always forget that Kyurem, when he changes forms, doesn't actually get the typing. So when I did Fusion Bolt, I thought that he would get a stab bonus, and that's not true. No stab bonus, which means it's probably going to get replaced, because there's no reason for me to have it. I don't get a stab bonus. I don't super affect a lot of water types, and when I do hit people, it doesn't seem to do a lot of damage. I could be wrong. Maybe I didn't calc them correctly, or at least the correct mons for that, but in my research, didn't really hit that much. And I have yet to really use it, so it's what makes me think of maybe I should just replace it. Maybe Breaking Swipe might be better. Maybe, kind of, sort of. Okay. Oof. We have Shadow Rider, Smeargle, Kyurem, Kyogre, Tornadus, Indeedee, and Urshifu. Okay. So, what do I? Oh, this is mostly special attackers. The only physical attacker is Urshifu, and I'm not sure if that's Rapid Strike or regular. Rapid Strike or Single Strike. So, like, Fusion Bolt would actually hurt against Kyurem and Tornadus. Let's set up those two, and then Kyogre. What's the? I mean, Incineroar could do something. No, he can't. Never mind. I was thinking, Incineroar can come in with with Fake Out, but with Indity on the field, it takes off priority, and I don't have a way to get rid of it. I don't have Ice Spinner anymore, so it's like I have to take that into account now. Like all of the things that I'm used to like having an answer to, I don't have it anymore, so it sucks. Shan Pao would be perfect here. Whoa, that's a wall. That's just a flat out wall. That's cool. All right, we have Kyogre and Tornadus versus Whimsicott and Kyurem. The official damage says, because I'm curious. Here comes the Terastallization. This is going to go straight to Kyogre. Yep. And are you grass? You are grass. Okay. You are in fact grass. I will take that. Tailwind, because I'm faster. Tailwind, so now we match Tailwind speed. So generally, Whimsicott is faster. Fusion Bolt. Up and down on the tornado. That's a super effective hit. Maybe I just talked a lot of smack for no reason. Maybe I just didn't have a reason to use it just yet. Water Spout. Resistant. I'm resisted. Not bad. Not bad. Since they use their Terra, they don't really have anyone that they can use the Terra for. Oh, but they have Shadow Rider now, which... Double protecting here allows us to be able to survive an additional turn, but it doesn't look like I have anything else to do after that, which sucks. I think that I will get KO'd. So here comes Water Spout. So Water Spout did still do a decent amount of damage. I don't think I can survive both though, and because I can't survive both, it makes this and hope for the best. If I survive an Astral Barrage, I'll be okay. But if I don't, then I don't. Astral Barrage. Please survive, Kyurem. Nope. Okay. And this is still okay for the most part. Water Spout. It's not very effective against Kyogre. Still does a decent amount. But now we can bring out Urshifu. And Urshifu can take down Calyrex. Just one Sucker Punch is going to be able to do it. Sucker Punch. Hits. That's super effective hit. Which means Ice Beam gets to go off. Which is going to lower down the Water Spout damage. Oh, Thunder. Oh, okay. I will take that. I will 100% take that. 100%. Okay, my Tailwind is gone. So is theirs. So now I'll bring out Whimsy. And you bring out Indity. Okay, Psychic Field kicks in. So that Thunder cannot do super effective damage. I know Follow Me is going to come up. 100% is. And right now, I generally outspeed both those Pokemon with just Urshifu and Whimsicott. So there's the Origin Pulse. Really? You didn't do the Follow Me. What did you do? Expanding Force? Trick Room. All right. Rain stopped. Let's go ahead and Helping Hand the Urshifu. Terastallize, Wicked Blow, and I'll just go straight into Kyogre, because now you don't have a boost. And you can do Follow Me. That's 100% something that you can do. But I'm going to Helping Hand, so I outspeed. There's the Follow Me. Fortune Pulse. Misses Urshifu. Let's go. Please KO the Indity. Please do not have Sash. Wicked Blow. Terra Dark. Right in this thing's face. Super effective. There it goes. Oh, I was hit by the Rocky Hump. Okay. Let's detect. Kind of get down these Trick Room turns. This should be turn 4, I think. Hydro Pump. Some risky play there. We have 2 more turns of Trick Room. I'm just gonna Wicked Blow. Just give it a shot. Hydro Pump hits. I don't survive. I don't survive. That sucks. I was really hoping that I would miss. It is a 70% accurate move, but that's okay. I could have turned this around if I attacked the entity and not done the double protect, but I'm glad that I didn't click Tailwind because that would have ruined me even further. Okay, so I have Tinglu, Screamtail, Koraidon, Gyarados, Sinistra, and Arcanine. Is Suian Arcanine? They only have one legend. Why do they only have one legend? Sorry, I'm just massaging my muscles. I can only do so much with medicines. It's like, So they have obvious Sun, but Gyarados is gonna be hindered a lot. So it's just gonna be a problem too. Let's do Whimsicott, Hiram, Kyogre, and I think Incineroar might be really good here. Or Sinistra? No, Urshifu. Yeah, like I said, like I'm having issues picking those two Pokemon, which means if I can't pick these consistently, like, okay, with this particular matchup, would these two fit? I'm literally seeing matchups where I could use them but can't, and I don't know how I feel about that, because I would love to use those matchups, but you know what happens? I have to change to something else because of the fact that it's like, I don't want to say it doesn't fit the team, but what am I trying to say here? I can't use Intimidate to do stuff. I can't use a lot, actually. Wow. Okay. Screamtail is a fairy type. Okay. So Hiram is a terrible decision. Terrible decision. For the most part. Let's go ahead and get Tailwind set off, and I'm gonna go ahead and get Dragon Dance going. Tailwind, because I want to go faster. Let's get Dragon Dance off so I get the plus attack and speed. Roar. It's gonna force me to... Okay, attack fell. Special attack fell. Okay. Not very effective on the Whimsicott. Crit on the Kyurem. Now, Kyurem's special attack drops. It's Moonblast. You. And... I'm back to neutral. Love that for me. And let's hit the Screamtail. Fusion Bolt. I'm still faster. Not bad. It's because of Tailwind. Absolutely because of Tailwind. Moonblast. That's not great. Hey, it's dropped special attack. Let's go. Howl again. Oh no, Howl is on their side. Okay. Noble Roar is me. Howl is them. Okay. Slam. Okay, let's bring out Kyogre. And this is where I'm going to Terastallize. And do Ice Beam, because they're going to swap to a completely different Pokemon, like Koraidon. Here he comes. Yep. Now, next turn, I click Outrage. And I let the team just roll. Let's hope that I freeze. Tinglu. Fusion Bolt. Up and down. Not very effective because it's a dragon type. Nice speed. No freezes. So no. Okay. Alright, here we go. Now don't switch into Screamtail. Do not switch into Screamtail. Whatever you do, do not do Screamtail. And if you do Screamtail, please do not hit Tinglu now. Just hit Tinglu. Okay, thank goodness. Tinglu goes down. I'm just ever so slightly losing HP. Ever so slightly. Okay, Tailwind's gone on my end. But I'm still faster. Please do not summon Screamtail. God dang it. Okay, speed boost because of photosynthesis. Let's go ahead and bring out Urshifu, and I can't do anything with Kyurem. I do generally outspeed Koraidon. I do not know about Screamtail. Screamtail could do disable and take off my thing, but I don't know. I do have a +1. It's not that big of a deal, but I'm swapping out Koraidon, or not Koraidon, but Kyogre to get rid of the -1 and to be able to reset the weather. Outrage goes over to Screamtail. Are you kidding me? I am faster though. Level Roar. I mean, that's okay with Urshifu. I'm okay with taking that hit. Vision Course. Oh, this also goes over to Urshifu, which is unfortunately going to get the KO. That's super effective. Okay. Let's reintroduce Kyogre, which is going to get rid of Screamtail's speed. I did notice it did outspeed Screamtail still, so I'm okay with that outcome. And let's go ahead and Water Spout. And I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna Outrage again. That's fine. Through Koraidon, because they have to reset the weather. So I get to see what their fourth is, which is Sinistcha. Hospitality. It's going to heal up Screamtail. Outrage. Oh, this goes straight to Screamtail. Little Roar. -1 attack and special attack. Spout. Still a lot of damage. That's still a lot of damage. Okay. Mr. Sinistcha. Comes out Koraidon to switch the weather. Swap the weather, and Screamtail does get speed boost back. Okay. Fusion Bolt. Because I still have speed. Screamtail goes down. Now Ice Beam can hit Koraidon now and do quite a bit of damage. Not enough to get the KO. It's really, really close though. Out comes Sinistcha. Heals up. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and Ice Beam Sinistcha and click Outrage because I can't miss that target anymore. Now there's still a potential of a Terra target, I think. I don't think they Terra'd. Nope, here they come. This is Koraidon. And it would probably make it fire. Yes. And yes. Okay. So, for the love of God, Kyurem, please hit Koraidon. Why didn't you pick... I mean, Sinistcha is not a bad pick either. Not a bad pick. Collision Course is actually going to do a ton of damage to Kyurem. And Ice Beam is not. Nope, that is not. It's just 110. Let's give it a shot. It is super effective. Single target. This is neutral. Okay, please hit. And you miss? And you miss? Yeah, whatever, let's click it. I mean, we lost this. I guess, like, I risked it all on a move that missed, and if it did not miss, it would have hit And I don't know what the damage would have been. I would like to say that it would have KO'd, but it's in the sun, so it takes half damage, but it takes double damage because it's super effective, and then the damage gets doubled because of that. Yeah, I mean, Thunderbolt would have been it, but I think I would still have to live one more. I would have to live that to get it, right? If I didn't Ice Beam and went Thunderbolt, I probably would have done a little bit more damage, which, depending on the damage roll, I don't think I would have gotten it. But we did fairly well. Kyurem stayed out there on the field a lot. We forced some Pokemon to come out, and yes, we unfortunately targeted Screamtail a couple of times, but we didn't get confused as we went into a Pokemon and that reset Outrage, which I didn't realize that did. Protect doesn't reset it, but having something that doesn't affect it completely also doesn't. That's weird. It's so weird. Yeah. Anyway, good to know for later. And that, ladies and gents and Pokefans alike, is going to be the end of today's video. We are 15 battles in, 6 wins, 9 losses, and we are at the bare bottom bones of Ultra Ball tier, which is not that big of a deal, to be honest. I am getting a little conflicted with the team right now, so what we're probably going to do is make some changes over the weekend. I don't know if that's going to reflect for tomorrow's video or Sunday's video. In retrospect, what I would love to do is, I don't want to just bring back the Pokemon that I'm used to bringing, but I'm also the most comfortable with that team. So I'm trying to figure out a way to get the same result without always relying on the same 2 to 3 Pokemon, right? I told you before that I wanted to build a team brand new using mostly, if not all 6 Pokemon that I have never used before. Kyogre, I have used before. Kyurem, not so much. And while it does work well in some cases, it doesn't work well in other cases. Fusion Bolt, one-shotting Tornadus, that was dope, but is that the case of it being incredibly strong, or is the fact that I have Life Orb, or is that just because of how the other person trained their Pokemon? I do not know. It's kind of hard for me to tell. But if I'm always going to pick the same 4 Pokemon and I have 2 Pokemon always sitting in the back, by not reasons that the opponent has a way to counter them, but it just doesn't make any sense, I have to ask the question, what does Sinistra bring into the party? I don't swap in to get the hospitality boost at all. I don't swap it in to stop Trick Room at all. I don't swap it in to use Matcha Gotcha because it seems to get KO'd more times than not, which means that I will have to replace that Pokemon, and I have no problem doing that. But Incineroar is a detriment to a lot of Pokemon teams. I probably not using him correctly again, which means I'm going to have to re-examine his place within the team. But he's not the only one that I'm thinking about replacing. Kyurem is also someone I'm thinking about replacing as well. But it could also be Kyogre. I might have to redo the entire team just because of the fact that I'm not happy with some of the results that I'm seeing. And I don't know if that's just because of the fact that I'm used to seeing the same 6 and I know how to play these guys and know what to expect. Kyurem does good work. He's not a weakling whatsoever. Maybe I just need to take some time to recalc him and get him better set up to use different move types. That one game with Dragon Dance made it so that I outsped everybody, regardless if the sun was out, but I don't know how Screamtail was built. I currently sit at 162, but that +1 speed allowed me to just attack first, which was excellent. I don't know what the +1 looks like, and I don't know when it stopped. I don't know when it caps. I don't know any of that. But Outrage, probably not the best move to carry. I know that it gets KOs, and I know that it never misses, but at the same time, if I can't control who it hits, I'm pretty much just flipping a coin going left or right. I have no way to dictate where it goes. And while I love the fact that a lot of the game is luck and that kind of stuff, there is just some things that you kind of have to be like, you know what? Luck is fine and all, not like this. And I'm having a hard time clicking Fusion Bolt to do damage to a Pokemon that just doesn't take, like that whole start of the game of match number 3, Ting-Lu and Screamtail shut off Kyurem. Just 100%. Like I can't do anything because if I click Outrage and don't go into Ting-Lu, I waste a turn. If I click Fusion Bolt and it swaps into Ting-Lu, I lose a turn. It was just bad. I don't have an ice type move. That would have taken down Ting-Lu a lot faster and could have done a lot more damage to Screamtail. I don't know. it was weird, incredibly weird. But I want to thank you guys for making it this far. And if you guys made it to this part of the video, appreciate you. Shout outs to every single one of you. So thank you so much. Do me a favor by leaving a like on the video if you liked it. Comment down below, because I do like to hear what you guys think about the matches, my thought process, and everything else in between. So thank you in advance, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell over on the right to be notified when I upload next. For now, that's all that I've got. Thank you for watching once again. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Till then, happy World's Day. Take care, and I'll see you later. Peace.